This 2023 Manufacturing Week Bus Tour Spotlight is presented by Impact Washington.
Yeah, welcome to First Mode. First Mode's been around for about 5.5 years now. The company was actually founded on Pi Day in 2018. We are a bunch of nerds here. You will see it come through, particularly in like Star Wars memorabilia. But about 400 employees total, which is obviously pretty quick growth from the initial 11 in 2018. I think our total Washington State headcount is roughly 300 and growing. We have offices in Perth, Australia with about 60 folks down there, an office in Santiago, London, and Chile as well. First Mode was founded by 10 engineers and 1 business person. They were all part of a space startup that was based over in Redmond. After that company missed some fundraising deadlines, we somewhat tripped and fell, quite fortunately, into clean energy and specifically into hydrogen technologies. A lot of mining groups around the world are under pretty intense pressure to decarbonize their operations. Both as folks start to become more cognizant of the carbon impact on the final goods, but also to maintain their social license to operate. Anglo American is one of the world's largest miners. Around 2019, they came knocking on First Mode's door, and they asked us to study how to decarbonize their mine sites. We came back to them and pointed at the haul trucks. Generally somewhere between 60 to 80% of kind of your average open pit surface mines carbon emissions come specifically from those haulage vehicles. And then so began about a 3-year journey between 2019 and 2022. But essentially what it is batteries slapped together with hydrogen fuel cells and a bunch of other bespoke or when we can off-the-shelf systems that all comes together to create a high power power plant module that produces roughly a little over 2 megawatts of usable propulsive power for the truck and other power needs on the truck. I actually learned much later than I should have that DT just stands for dump truck. Someone should have just said it to me earlier. As Bill just said, lots of stuff coming in and out, so I tend to just look around and see what I see, what's new since the last time I was in here.
So the first product we're building right now is happening right here around us, so fuel cell modification, enclosures, and so far it's been working out pretty well. So that's what we're doing here right now, and then transitioning to the factory by the end of the year.
Those are fuel cells. Those all come down from Ballard in Vancouver, Canada. I believe they also have a manufacturing facility in Bend, Oregon. Certainly a large supplier of our fuel cells, and they were a key partner in the DT74 project. If you see that yellow box, that's part of the truck chassis. Normally would hold the brain that kind of makes everything talk to each other and control it. So this is our test cell. As far as we know, this is the only high power hydrogen test cell of its kind. The room, of course, though, is filled with technology, lots of sensory technology. If there was an issue, everything would be vented out. Obviously more fuel cells that we're still taking through, lots of testing, lots of coolant plumbing, as I mentioned, that we're just installing. It kind of looks like a big organ. Just as a point of comparison, I believe each one of these fuel cells would generally power 1 hydrogen bus, so we use 8 of them. Each one of these batteries, I think, is roughly the capacity of like your average consumer EV, and we utilize 7 of those on the truck. Obviously lots of really exciting milestones coming up. 2024 will definitely be an exciting year for us.
This 2023 Manufacturing Week Bus Tour Spotlight is presented by Impact Washington.